Yesterday I made a short video explaining ulcer. So today I want to explain it better, and I will be using our everyday language so that everybody will get it very clear. So when you hear ulcer, they are simply saying sore or injury, but this time around not in the surface of the skin, but in the stomach. So now in the stomach there is a lining, and this lining is called mucus. This mucus is what protects the stomach from the acid the stomach itself produces, especially when it's time to digest food. But when the protection is weak, then the stomach acid begins to eat the stomach wall. That is where ulcer comes in, because it will eventually lead into sore. So that is the stomach ulcer. And there are only two reasons why the stomach lining can be weak. Number one, it's if the bacteria called the Helicobacter pylori gets into the stomach. I know you'll be like, why can't the acid kill this bacteria? Because the one of the function of this acid is to kill bacteria. But the truth is, these bacteria, like I always tell people, bacteria behaves like human. So when this bacteria gets into the stomach, it will release its own chemical. Like the bacteria has its own chemical, it will release inside the stomach. So the surrounding where this bacteria is will be so cool, and it will neutralize the acid. So the bacteria can live well inside the stomach. When this bacteria called the Helicobacter pylori does this, it can live well and live inside the mucus and start destroying it. Another cause is the NSAID. Long-term use of NSAID like ibuprofen, diclofenac or piroxicam can hinder the production of prostaglandin by inhibiting COX-1 and COX-2, that is cyclooxygenase enzyme. And you know, the prostaglandin is like a middleman. It tells the stomach time to secrete mucus and time not to secrete mucus. But if the prostaglandin is no longer there, nothing to tell the stomach release mucus or produce mucus or don't produce mucus. So the stomach will just be exposed. So the question now is, how do you now treat ulcer? Like I said, you treat ulcer based on the cause. If you see that it's being caused by the bacteria, because you go for test, that's why you need to see a doctor. Then they will tell you to go for the test. If it's being caused by the bacteria, then you follow the triple therapy. The American College of Gastroenterology, even the World Gastroenterology Organization or the World Health Organization, they recommend a 14-day treatment where you will use at least 2 antibiotics and 1 proton pump inhibitors. So even after the 14 days, you will still need to carry out some other tasks. This will help the injury or the sore to heal fast. Think about it. You are having injury in a place that you can't see, or you have injury where you now covered it. You see that the process is very, very slow. The healing process is very, very slow, because the stomach will continue to produce acid, and this acid continues to touch that sore. Why the PPIs, that's the proton pump inhibitors, you are supposed to take them for at least a month or 2 months. If it's just caused by the NSAID or prolonged use of NSAID, then you use just the PPIs or the H2 blockers just to reduce acid and give the stomach time to heal. So there are other drugs that we will be giving, like the sucralfate and some others, so that the stomach lining or the stomach mucus can come back. While taking your treatment, you also try to reduce alcoholism, reduce the intake of alcohol. There is no benefit in it. The only benefit in alcohol is just, let's say, the social effect of it, so that you can socialize. No health benefits. So you reduce your alcoholism, you reduce stress, you try to eat on time, then don't take spicy food. Ulcer does not just heal overnight. It's not like headache. It takes time and discipline. Don't self-medicate with pepper, because the so-called pepper will only make it worse. It will not heal it. This is a celebrity pharmacologist. We bring you health, not might. Please follow me for more health tips. Thank you.